What don't I get?
You don't get anything!
Not from you, I don't. I don't take it from you either, and that's what you don't like.
You're so goddamn abusive and you don't even realize it!
Oh, I'm abusive, right?
You're so goddamn abusive!
Yeah, okay, keep telling me how I'm abusive. Come on, tell me how I'm abusive. Come on, tell me how I'm abusive. You know everything, so you're telling me more stuff, so why don't you tell me?
Damn thing, don't you talk to me about the way I treat dogs and the way you treated those.
Oh, don't talk to you about the way you treat dogs,
The way
huh?
you treated Cyrus, for God's sake!
The way I treated Cyrus,
You
huh?
beat the living shit out of him!
Oh, when did I do
I
that?
had to come out screaming at you to leave him alone, you damn fool!
When was that?
Oh, forget
Have another drink, Marilyn. Remember screaming at me because your dog would attack him?
Forget everything, Titan!
Yeah, I forget everything.
Yeah, you're like my mother. Never did anything wrong in your life. Never did
No,
anything
that's
wrong.
you. You're like your mother.
Bullshit.
And that's going to be a great conversation to have with your brother.
You know what? Talk about
That's going to be a great conversation to have with your brother, how much you're like your mother and how he never stood up to you in your alcoholism and your deluded bullshit and how he supported that abuse and he actually allowed that to happen. And then when he tries to say, oh, no, I'm going to explain it to him. So he'll finally get it. Don't you worry. He'll finally get it. But that's okay. You have a good time at your family reunion.
I beat the kids on when I was growing up that I played with. I beat everybody, Todd. I talk awful about the government. I talk awful about doctors. I talk awful about the pharmacists. I talk
Well, it's
awful
good you
about
can
teachers.
admit that.
I talk awful. I don't waste my time.
No, you just waste your time being abusive to your son.
Time that you wasted pulling people down and putting it into positive. You would have been some hero in this world.
You're one to talk, eh? Miss talk about everybody behind their back. Yeah, miss talk about everybody behind their back. Yeah, bring it on. Come on. So what were you going to say about me?
Yeah, and it's funny that you're the only people in the world that calls me an alcoholic.
The only people. The only people. No, I'm the only person that says it to your face. The rest of them, like all the other cowards in the world, they talk about you behind your back. The same as you talk about people behind their back.
You lie as well.
When do I lie?
You lie.
When do I lie? Oh, you mean I treat you in the same way you treat me? I give you back your own bullshit and confusion? Now you don't know where to put your foot because you don't know where you're standing? Oh, that's right. That's the mother that reared me, that pats herself on the back about how good she is at everything she does. Well, that's okay. It's on record about the dog that you abused and how it bit you. It's on record with the Humane Society. All the other dogs that were rescued from here in your care are on record now. All the times that they were here trying to get those dogs is on record now. So you keep telling everybody and yourself about how good you are. You keep blaming me for everything. You keep screaming at me. Keep having at me and having a good time about it. But, oh, that's right, you're running around telling everybody that Ty has MS, and this is how his mother treats him. So, what kind of a position are you putting yourself in even more as you use me for your poor me bullshit? That's right, and you don't even know what you do to yourself. But it's good, because those people, they all walk away and talk about you behind your back and say, that was his mother? That was who raised him? That's the loving, caring person that he had to rear him and support him and, you know, do all those things that a mother is supposed to do?
I think there's only one thing for you to do, and that's to move out of here. I really do. I really do. Think that.
How many times did you tell me you were going to go find me a place, you were going to help me and all those other times, other things?
All you got to do is go to 526 McDonald Street. They'll help you, Ty. They'll
Really?
help you. 526 McDonald Street. I've told you that.
That's right. So I don't have a mother that will help me, but I can go to society, which I already have. I've already gone to society to start getting help. I had to get disability because my mother would run around saying how I had MS, but then she would abuse me more. So the medical expert, medical professional that will sit there and say she knows everything and how smart she is and profess how worldly and how knowledgeable and how everybody should look up to her will abuse her own son, but then she'll turn around and tell me how I have illusions of grandeur because the medical documents say so. But on those same documents, it says that Ty has MS, but then she'll sit there and abuse Ty. But that's my mother. But then, yeah, she'll go out into the world and say, well, nobody else calls me an alcoholic to my face. Well, that's right. Marilyn doesn't say anything else to anybody's face, but she sure talks about them all behind her back.
I don't know why you're still here. I don't know why you don't go downtown.
Well, I guess you never realized that I wanted my own stuff for psychology and everything else, and I've been profiling you for a couple years now so that I have this to release to the world when I do my paperwork and thesis on it.
Something has helped you. I really do. I hope something has helped
Something has helped me because you never did.
Yeah.
It's all about Marilyn. It's all about Marilyn's birds. It's all about Marilyn's dogs. Ty can stay up and raise the damn puppies and birth the damn puppies, but don't dare ask for $20, Ty. Don't dare ask to further yourself. And then when he's got diagnosed with MS and he goes out and he starts trying to build a blacksmith stove and shed and all that, no, Marilyn don't help him. But no, she screams about the stove that he made being in the garage. And then she screams at him about doing wheelbarrow loads to build her goddamn peacock shed. Oh no, that's funny as hell. I had good laughs.
You damn right that's funny as hell. But you know what? Somebody said to me, just ask Ty to help you with the wheelbarrow. Take the gravel in the wheelbarrow and see what he says. Just ask him and see what he says.
I asked
you because I was told to ask you.
And when the M&R comes for the money, you and Carla can split the environmental damage that you did to Canadian wetlands. You can pay the M&R to reclaim and fix up the damage that you've done. You and Carla can split those costs because that's who did it. You and Carla have been out there together loading those wheelbarrow loads up and dumping them. So you two can split the costs when the M&R comes to reclaim the cost and repair the damage that you've done. And they tear your damn shed down. Oh, that's right. Remember Peter Bell's wife's sister was here walking around with me? Remember the guy came walking up the creek and you looked up and you saw him standing there at the falls I built? Huh. Are you done with your abuse?
I wasn't here listening to you, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's typical. Yeah, no, it's only what Marilyn wants. It's only what Marilyn has to say. So, of course, you weren't here. It's all about Marilyn.